Hi guys, I showed you how to make ruffles a little bit ago, and now I am going to be showing you how to actually apply them. So what I usually do, I'm just going to be using a sleep mask for example. I'm going to be going into edit mode here, and I'm just going to be duplicating the line that the ruffles are going to be on. So in this case, it is going to be down like this sharp line down here. So I'm going to select this edge loop, duplicate it, so Shift D, click, and then I'm going to press P on my keyboard while that is still selected, then do separate by selection. Once that is done, the main part where people usually mess up about applying ruffles to your model is not having the correct origin. So you can see here, the origin is off to the side. Generally, the origin should be in the center of the object. So select your curve here, and then object, set origin, origin to geometry. This should line everything up for you. And generally, when I am adding a curve to a line here, I'm going to add in a subdivision surface. We could boost this up to however much you want because we are going to be deleting this part later on. So now that I have subdivided this, I'm going to be converting this to a curve. So object, convert, curve. So now you should see that this is a curve. And now I am going to be doing add modifier, curve, and then putting the eyedropper onto here. You can see that this is still very messed up, but the origin of these ruffles need to be the same as this mask. You can see that the origins are different here. They need to be the same. So in order to do this, you will do Shift S and cursor to selected. You'll see your cursor is there. Now you're going to select the ruffles. Shift S, selection to cursor. Now you'll see that your ruffles are lined up. So we are going to be doing the same here, but for the more complex ruffles. Alright, so we are going to be doing the same process here. So selecting the edge loop here, Shift D, click, separate by selection by pressing P on your keyboard, hiding this, adding in a subdivision surface modifier, adding like 2 or 3 here, applying, converting this to a curve. Once this is done, you will now add your curve modifier here, select the eyedropper. Now we will fix the origin, so object, set origin, origin to geometry, Shift S, cursor to selected, Shift S, selection to cursor. So you can see here that the ruffles are flipped in the wrong direction. So to fix this, you will go into edit mode on your ruffles, press A on your keyboard, RX90, see, still not the same, so we do it again, RX90. And your ruffles should look like this. So now you will rotate this on the z-axis, RZ180. This should flip this around for you. And this is how your ruffles should be looking. Before you merge everything, make sure you have a little gap here. And make sure you do the same for this one, adding in subdivision and curve. And once you do that, you are just going to be merging these vertices here. So select them, M on your keyboard, and then I just merged them at center for all of them. And then we do the same for here. We are just going to be merging these points. So that is how you apply ruffles on a object.